Hello and welcome to another King Geoffrey war review. I've not had a war review for about a week now. Let's have a look at the war log. So the last war was against the Masters, which we won. If we take a look back, we did face Victory Matters, which we lost to, and after that we faced an Arabic clan. Unfortunately, there was a maintenance break and we lost all the replays for that one. So I couldn't do a war review for that one, but we won that one fairly easily, and it was a decent performance. Then Supercell introduced the double experience points week, which we were going to take a little bit of a break from wars because we were getting a bit fed up with the 15v15s and the 20v20s because anything can go. If anything goes wrong in that war at the beginning, then you're sort of fighting an uphill battle to get back. And with us having so many of our really good attackers missing, it really didn't appeal to us. But double XP came in, so we did the war against Zumruda Anka, which was a 15v15. We lost that war again. We were doing it for mostly the experience points. We don't like to lose wars. We pride ourselves in our war log, as you can see, all the green there. We won 28 in a row, and then we started doing this back-to-back war all the time. We did a couple of 15v15s, which we lost. So Zumruda Anka was another one of those 15v15 that we lost. It wasn't a mismatch, it was an even war. We had a bad start, and there was just no way back, really. So we lost that one by 4. And then we were going to take a little break again, but then because of the large XP gain that's up for grabs during this week, we decided to do 45v45 and force everybody into the war. The problem with this was we had a lot of people upgrading heroes, hence the war before being 15v15, because people want to sit out so they can upgrade heroes, which this week was supposed to be hero upgrade week. But now because of the double XP, we sort of feel like we have to do war. It's actually, I think Supercell are taking a little bit of fun out of this game by introducing this experience points, because it's making clans feel obligated to always be warring just so they can keep up with the other ones. And for me, it's taken a little bit of a fun out of the game, because it's hard when you're doing back-to-back wars all the time to be able to plan, to be able to have everyone ready and motivated. It gets tough, but we're going to look at this war. It was against the Masters, who they seemed a pretty good clan. They had one extra Town Hall 10 than us. That was their number 45, funnily enough, which was a Town Hall 10 with basically Town Hall 9 stuff and Town Hall 8 stuff. But then he had max troops and max heroes. It was the leader's third account, I think. The leader had 3 accounts in this clan that all had maxed heroes. So, yeah. Their heroes top end were a little bit better than ours. Their lower Town Hall 10s were worse than ours, so that evened it out a bit. It was a very even war. They had a pretty bad start. We had a very good start. Then in the middle, they got a lot better and started doing really well. Where on the other hand, we started doing quite badly. A lot of our top members failed raids or got 1 star, and we were looking a bit rough at one time. But then in the end, we came back and we didn't 2-star all their Town Hall 10s. There were 3 Town Hall 10s that were left with 1 star, but we did 3-star 13 Town Hall 9s compared to their 4. And at the end of the day, that is pretty much what won us the war. So let's have a look at some replays. If we can get to the war screen, here we go. So number 1 was only 1-starred by Nick, but he got 92%, so it was rather unlucky there. We'll go on his raid with on number 2. I'm only going to show 10 raids today, because I wanted to explain a little bit at the beginning about what we've been doing lately and why we do have a few losses on there, that we aren't warring like we usually war. So we are giving up a bit of organisation and a bit of the planning that we usually have that wins us a lot of wars, and we are being a bit less, I wouldn't say less serious about the wars, but less organised, and it's more about let's get this double experience points, and then after this we can start back to the to a good strategy that works for everyone. and we don't get burnt out, because at the moment I think people are getting burnt out by all these constant wars. So we need to look into that and see if we can do something about that, because I myself am also getting a little bit burnt out. It's a lot of work to do to try and organise everything and get everything so wars go smoothly. So at the moment we're in a bit of a transition stage, and we see how things go. Our attacks have not been as great as they usually are, but we're still doing well, we're still winning. It's only a couple of 15v15s we lost, and then that mismatch against Victory Matters. They were very good, so there wasn't much we could do there. So anyway, let's talk about this war more. Great raid by Nick here. I think this one ends in 80-something% with a go wipe. His first raid, which was on number 1, which was also a max Town Hall 10, he got 96% or something like that on number 1 with a lava loon, or go lava loon. I was very unlucky with that one. But this was a great second attack from him. Just going to speed up the end a bit. Yeah, like I say, just showing 10 replays, 5 of the 5 top Town Hall 10 2 stars and the 5 top Town Hall 9 3 stars I'm going to show. And hopefully that won't go past 20 minutes. So that was a great raid by Nick. Very, very solid raid, 82% on a max space, max defences anyway. Nice raid from him. So the next one is number 3, and that is Ricky, and that's my raid. Now this raid was done right at the end of war. We'd already won. This was the only base that we hadn't 2-starred. Even though it was quite high up for me, I thought, well, I'll have a go anyway and see if I can get a star. I actually ended up getting 2 stars, so I was pretty happy with that. Speed the lore up a little bit and get that out of the way. Obviously the idea with this was I wanted to clear both corners so that my heroes would go the right way. It worked, but it didn't go as I planned it, but I'm not going to argue, I'll take it. I'm quite happy with the result. So it's a maxed base with some pretty good walls, so I'm not going to complain. My queen and heroes, queen and king, take out the core nicely, and then the wizards take a good percentage as well. So yeah, I was happy with that. 59% on number 3. So we got on number 4, DJ. And DJ's doing a go wipe. I remember if this was 3 golems or 4 golems. It was 3. 3 golem raid from DJ. I think his other one, his first one, I think was 4 golems. Didn't go too well, but this one went well. DJ doing what he does best. Got a P.E.K.K.A going around the outside there, but Queen still got full health, or had, and no ability, and the 50% and the Town Hall was down at that point. So great raid by DJ. I'm going to show 2 more Town Hall 10 raids, and one is going to be Deathpill on number 6. I believe he also got 2 stars on number 7, so I'm not going to show number 7, I'm going to skip to number 8 after this. So here again, another go wipe. We don't only do go wipe, we do Lava Loon and Lava Loonian as well. But those raids in this war didn't went really successful. So Algarvio, he had one Larvalunian that went well, but I think he was down. I don't think he had a queen, so that made it a bit harder. We did have quite a few heroes down this war. Great raid by Deathpill there. So yeah, as expected, it was supposed to be a small war with everybody, a lot of people upgrading heroes. But because of the double XP, we forced everybody in, which I mentioned already. But so yeah, so we did end up with a lot of Town Hall 10s without heroes, and Town Hall 9s as well that didn't have heroes. A few people as well were like, they'd opted out of war because they were either on holiday or they had exams to do or they were busy, and those did really well. They attacked anyway. We got every attack in the end, so very impressed with that. But it was short notice. A lot of people didn't even know we had war until late on, but they came, they did their attacks, they did well. So a big thank you to people for that, and hopefully this war we're doing now, which is also 45 through 45, the opposition in this one have 4 more Town Hall 10s than us. They have 31 to our 27, but hopefully we can pull through and do well. We've got a great bunch of raiders, great bunch of Town Hall 10s, Town Hall 9s, so hopefully we'll come through that one. It is a bit of a stress and a bit of a rush at the moment. Like I say, after this double XP war, where we're going to reevaluate wars and see what we can come up with, where so people aren't going to get burnt out and the quality of our attacks don't suffer because it's always war. A nice raid by Easy Rock in there. That's going to be the last Town Hall 10 raid I show. I'm going to go down to the Town Hall 9s now, all the way down here. Number 29 was a 3-star by Ray. So, as you can see, they're Town Hall 9s. Again, pretty good. The majority of them were maxed Town Hall 9s. A lot of the lower ones had worse walls. But they were pretty good bases. Not many anti-3-star bases really, but they were good, they were tough. We did 13 3-stars in the end. Not all of them by Town Hall 9s, but I think the Town Hall 9s got a big chunk of those 3-stars this war. I think they got about 9 of those. Or 10, maybe 10 even. But we did really well. It's a hog attack by Ray. Since we started facing better clans, it has helped us sort of see what bases can be hogged or what can be lalooned, what can be go wee-weed, because we see a few bases now, war after war. We are seeing a few of the same bases, so most of them we've 3-starred before, which is quite nice. Great raid by Ray. The 32 is next, and that's Mayfair. He got 2 3-stars, I think. And he's doing a straightforward laloon here. Queen on the edge, so easy to take out the queen in this raid. But she goes down. Also an easy law. So it does really well here. Takes out the queen and gets the law. Not much in the clan castle. I wonder if there's... oh, there's the rest. Uses the queen to take out the clan castle. And she will also take out the king. Not that that matters on an air raid. And this was a nice raid. Mayfair, who's been very busy with exams at the moment, so really nice, really thankful to him for coming on, doing his raids, considering he was trying to take a break while he had his exams. I know it's tough for him, so as you can probably hear, there's a cat in the background that's going. She's chasing around a piece of string at the moment. Yep, that is a cat, believe it or not. So that was Mayfair's raid. That's a very nice raid. Next one, number 37, is Daniel. And this is another 3-star. This one has lower wizard towers than most of the other ones, so quite good for hogs. Oh, hang on, no, not hogs, sorry. It's a Go Lava Loon, I believe. Or Shattered Laloon, as they call it. So you can see he takes out both of those air defense with golems and heroes, and the clan castle. That weakens the base considerably, and then he sends in the rest of the balloons. And that was a very, very nice raid. Sometimes these raids look like people just throw in hounds and loons and then it's all over, but it really isn't. It's not that easy a strategy to do. There are a number of fails. It isn't as consistent as Go Wipe, but it does get those 3 stars every now and then. So a bit of this and a bit of hogging is always good if the bases are right. We do try obviously to make our bases so they are anti-Laloon and anti-hog, so we don't get 3-starred too often by Town Hall 9s. That was a very nice raid by Daniel there. So that was, I believe, that on number 37. Yeah, that was on number 37. Number 38 is BB. Now this was interesting actually. This was a Hog Valk raid with a healer. So he sends in a Golem, Valks and Wizards and his heroes to the northwest. They take out the Queen. They also take out the clan castle and a few defences. Then he sends in the hogs with the heal spells. And the healer was actually quite clever because as soon as those all the air defences are down, he drops that healer, and then those skeletons from the skeleton trap don't do anything to the hogs. That healer heals them up nicely, then goes for the Queen, heals up the Queen. It was actually really, really well planned, that one. Very nice raid. I liked that one. It's probably one of my favourite raids of the war. So BB with a 3-star there. And we're going to show one more, and that's Freckly Tag on number 39. A nice base for Go Wee Wee, this one. A circular base with no walls, or no walls that sort of block off anything, so the witches and wizards can go around the outside and take out that. But I mean, we've seen that plenty of times before. We know how to go wee bases like this. So into the core he goes. That could have been a bit of a problem with those balloons, but it ends up that it isn't. That goes down, minions go down, core goes down. It's a very nice raid. Very good at Go Wee Wee Freckly Tag. One of our most consistent raiders, Freckly Tag, for 3 stars, despite using using Go Wee Wee and Go White more often than not. So those who say that you can't 3-star with Go Wipe and Go Wee Wee, they are wrong, because Freckly Tag does it pretty much war after war. Great raid by him. So that's all the replays for now. Victory 100 to 92. Kevin got the final star for 100 with He Was a Hero down. He was another late one that wasn't supposed to be in war, so well done to him. Most heroic attack was me. Most heroic defense was Mindlock. Yep, pretty good. 3 stars, 2 stars. Let's just have a look now for War Hero. Town Hall 10 War Heroes are going to be Deathpill, who got 2 stars on 6 and 7, and Ked, who got 2 stars on 11 and 14. The Town Hall 9 War Heroes are going to be, where are they? Mayfair, because he got 2 3 stars. And actually, I didn't show either of his raids, but Jdub got 100% on number 44 and 94% on number 43, and he didn't have any heroes. So he had both heroes down at that, so he's going to get the other war hero. So yeah, that's that. We're also now a level 4 clan. We got that in the previous war where we lost, but we did get to level 4. So we'll go back to having another look at our war log, which unfortunately has a few red marks, but yeah, already explained why that is. When we get back to normal, hopefully it'll be all green like it was before. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and if you want to check out our clan, you can go to www.kingjeffreyclan.wordpress.com, and hopefully I'll see you again in a couple of days with another King Jeffrey war win. Thank you very much, and enjoy whatever you're going to be doing today.